Tina and Sara, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to be talking about good neighbors. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right. Well, here at NAR, we have an award that celebrates the most extraordinary examples of realtors giving back to their communities through volunteer work. And so we have the Good Neighbor Award, which is in its 22nd year, that chooses 10 realtors nationwide and gives them a $10,000 grant to support their cause and national publicity that usually turns into a whole string of benefits that helps their cause through new donations, new volunteers, and allows them to help more people.
And how do you select 10? I mean, there's so many realtors
That's
doing
right.
amazing things, right?
That's right. In fact, yeah, realtors are extremely altruistic and volunteer in their communities in all kinds of ways, and we get hundreds of applications. But we have a whole judging process that selects super extraordinary examples of community service, and then we celebrate them here at the convention and on the cover of the magazine and in all kinds of ways.
It's amazing. Can you tell us some of the achievements of previous winners?
Absolutely. So we have 220 now previous winners, and they cover all kinds of causes, not necessarily related to real estate. It can be anything. So we have people who have sent inner city kids to college. We have people who are sheltering the homeless, who are feeding the hungry, who are raising millions of dollars for all kinds of causes in their communities. And today we have an example of one of those winners here with us today. Tina McDonough is a 2013 winner of the Good Neighbor Award, and I'll let you tell your experience.
Yeah, I was selected in 2013, had no idea what I was getting into, but what I found was not only the $10,000 for my cause, which is Valley Girls and Guys, but I met the most incredible people. So we get to sit around and do this big networking thing every year, and we get to talk about everything that works for us, for our fundraising and just how we do business in general. And so that's really amazing. And so when I won the $10,000, I was able to go back out to my team and double that money, and just motivate and inspire my team to go out and get more money, hit the pavement per se. And since 2013, we are just nearing $7 million for our cause. And our mission is to harness the power of community to support cancer patients and their families. So we fund research and we do blankets all over the world to people that are going through the cancer journey. They're personalized with their names on it. We've sent 1,960 to date. We fund Who Dreams for people that are terminal, and we fund mammograms and scholarships and all kinds of stuff. So winning in 2013 really motivated me to become a 501c3 and kind of branch out on my own. And here we are, striving and thriving and just helping as many people as we can all over the world.
So when people are, we all like to help other people. We all like to volunteer, but usually there's something personal that kind of got you started. What is your personal story? What's your connection? What was it for you that started it all?
So I started with Susan G. Komen doing the 3-day 60-mile walk, which is no easy feat. For my friend, Michelle Brown, in 2007, she had breast cancer at the age of 38, and I did my first walk, raised $2,300 and thought I was done, and 4 months later she passed away, leaving behind a 12-year-old daughter. And I knew at that moment that I could not do something. And so I formed a team, and that team grew over the years and went on to raise $3.2 million with Susan G. Komen, became the largest team in the nation for Susan G. Komen. But that motivated me to go shift to lavender in 2014, and now we do all cancers. And 14 years of doing it for everybody else's families and friends, and my mom was diagnosed last June. Was stage 4 metastatic, and so it's very near and dear to my heart. And if we can save one life, change one life, or make somebody's life better, that's what we do, and we'll keep doing it every single day until we have a cure.
Absolutely. And how can people who want to do something but just don't know how to get started, how can they get involved?
Well, I think what we've found is that realtors are extraordinarily charitable already, that 72% of realtors are volunteering in their communities in small ways, maybe not raising millions and millions of dollars for cancer research, but collecting food for their local food pantry, or old blankets for the dog shelter, or all kinds of things. And in fact, we're celebrating those stories as well as the national award winners. We found that we weren't satisfied with only being able to recognize 10 realtors a year nationally, so we created a new campaign called Realtors Are Good Neighbors to be able to tell all the stories of realtors giving back. And that's been really, really exciting. We've gotten lots of participation this year. We have a Facebook page called Realtors Are Good Neighbors that is growing like gangbusters. It's adding thousands of followers a week. So 1,000 followers a week, thousands a month, and we are able to tell several stories a week about realtors' good work. And it includes all kinds of things that wouldn't necessarily be eligible for the national award, but are absolutely compelling and wonderful stories. So we're able to tell stories about groups of realtors who are giving back, and we're able to tell stories about somebody doing a one-time effort, maybe something in response to COVID is a good example. People who, realtors jumped in huge numbers to support their communities in the last year and a half, and doing all kinds of food drives and supporting local restaurants and all kinds of things like that. So we've been able to feature those stories. We're also able to feature hero stories. Like we've had, with 1.5 million realtors in the country, we have stories of realtors running into a burning house and saving the pets, or things like that. So we have absolutely no shortage of stories to tell, of great, compelling and uplifting stories to tell about realtors doing good work.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we're collecting those stories at our website. Our website for the Facebook page and the Realtors Are Good Neighbors campaign is nar.realtor/RGN for Realtors Are Good Neighbors. And as 2022 approaches, we are going to be launching the call for entries for the Good Neighbor Award. Again, that being the really extraordinary stories of realtors' volunteer achievements, and that people can apply for at nar.realtor/GNA for Good Neighbor Award.
Wow. I feel like everyone should be good neighbors, right?
Everyone is a good neighbor in their own way. I find that that's definitely the truth, especially among realtors, because something that I think a lot of people don't realize is that I referenced before that 72% of realtors volunteer in their communities. That's more than double, almost triple, the rate of the general population in the country. So realtors really are extraordinarily giving.
Thank you both very much.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.